Mackenzie. It's been a long time. Too long.
What are you doing here?
I didn't mean to startle you. I thought of calling, but I didn't think you would see me.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to see you.
I have some things to say, Mackenzie, things I need to say.
Didn't you just hear me?
Please, it's important for both of us.
Mackenzie, what is going on? For heaven's sakes, I thought I heard someone.
You must be Mrs. Chancellor.
And you are?
Amanda. Mackenzie's mother.
Excuse me, little favor?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get a bottle of champagne up to Miss Branya. She and a friend are staying here tonight. I was wondering if you happen to know if they've arrived already.
A little while ago, sir.
Both of them?
Should I get you the wine list?
You know, on second thought, I better bag that whole idea. Right now might not be the best of times, you know what I mean?
I can tell when something's bothering you.
No, you're imagining things.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I guess I'm just distracted.
It's more than that. Can't you trust me? Whatever's going on, I want to know.
All right. Something came up in my meeting with Victor. Something that had to do with Chris.
Good night, Francis. Drive carefully.
That's better. Oh, my goodness.
So, did you guys enjoy the party?
Yes, I had a wonderful time. Dancing with you was worth the wait.
Oh, just hope I didn't embarrass you.
Oh, no way. Now I know where I get my talent.
Oh, yeah, I'm a regular Fred Astaire.
See, Brad, you're always saying I shouldn't be shy about dancing in public. Now you can't be shy either.
You know, you keep up all these compliments here, and I might just have to hire myself an agent.
Abby's sound asleep. Just cuddling her teddy bear.
I don't think my wife would agree with you about my dancing abilities.
Don't try to be modest. You know you're a terrific dancer.
Well, I feel like some dessert. Does anyone want any ice cream?
Oh, no. I think it might be a little bit late for that. I think it's time for you to go to bed, sweetie. Colleen?
All right. And I think that I'll go up with you. Come on. Thanks again, Brad. I had a terrific time.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night.
Good night, Colleen.
Huh? Oh, night.
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 You don't mind stopping for coffee? I know you said you wanted to go straight home.
No, what I said was I didn't feel like going partying. But sharing a cup of Java with a good friend, you could refuse.
I'm glad you feel that way.
I don't want you to think I didn't have a good time tonight, because I did. And it was because of you. I was relieved that Malcolm and Alex left before I got there. That made the evening more bearable.
Alex. Baby, I'm sorry I pulled you out of the party the way I did.
Forget it.
You're not too bummed out, are you?
Your heart wasn't in it. You were too worried about Phyllis, your situation with Jack.
I haven't been too much company this evening, now have I?
Hey, see this? That means we're in this together. And if you're in the dumps, I want to do everything I can to make it better.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, Michael?
Huh?
Well, Michael Baldwin. Guess you went and got what you wanted, huh?
I beg your pardon?
You said to me that Jack and Phyllis weren't meant to be together, that it would never last.
Yeah, so?
Baldwin, the next time you see Phyllis, I think you'll realize just how happy she is.
Your boyfriend sure enjoys hassling me, don't he?
Michael, you know what? This isn't a good time. It might be best if you leave.
Sure. Just let me give you some news.
Can't wait.
I visited Phyllis while she was checking out of the hospital, and I talked her into going to the party.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Partly because of the conversation we had. You made a good case for Phyllis being devastated by losing Jack.
Baldwin, what are you saying? She went to the party?
I escorted her there myself.
And what happened?
Well, it's a shame you left early. You missed all the drama. It was a little tense at first, what with Phyllis pretending to be the happy, carefree girl she wasn't, and, Jack sulking in the corner.
See, Baldwin, I told you.
Wait. Let me finish, please. Long story short, Jack ended up proposing to Phyllis all over again right there in front of everybody.
What did Phyllis do?
Well, she was on the spot, didn't answer. But then she and Jack went upstairs and were never seen again. Now, I take that as a good sign, don't you? Enjoy yourselves.
You too, Mr. Baldwin.
Whoa.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Billy. Get back home okay?
Yep. Safe and sound. You got the munchies.
Oh, man. Suddenly realized I hadn't eaten anything all night.
Gina did a great job. Everything's delicious.
I happen to agree. What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure things out. You come downstairs by yourself, but you're in a good mood. Does that mean congratulations are in order? Huh?
I believe they are. You're looking at an engaged man.
Awesome, man. That is so great. That is rad.
Well,
I'm really happy for you.
yeah, at least one member of my family's happy for me.
Oh, don't worry. They'll come around.
I suppose ultimately, yes, the family will support me. That is what families do.
Nope. That might be the case for the Abbotts. Not for every family. Sure as hell isn't the case for Max.
Why have you come, and what do you want?
I told her to leave, but she won't.
I realize my being here is upsetting to you.
What can you blame her?
Please, there are some things I need to say to Mackenzie. Things I believe will be good for her to hear.
If I allow you to come in, it's on one condition. You say what you have to say, and then you will leave.
Fair enough.
Is that all right with you, Mackenzie?
This is a lovely place you have here, Mrs. Chancellor. I'm so glad Mackenzie has such a lovely home.
Not be rude, would you please come to the point?
Apparently, Victor ran into Chris when she was here, and she told him the reason for her visit.
And?
She wanted to make one last attempt to save our marriage.
So that's it? Obviously, this had quite an effect on you. I have to ask why.
Because I had no idea that Chris even thought there was a chance that she could save our marriage.
Does it matter?
What?
After all that's happened, the divorce papers, you and me, this still matters to you?
Isabella, I really don't want to talk about it. It's history.
Then why did it bother you so much? You still can't get Christine out of your system, can you?
That's not true. That's not true.
Sounds promising. I can feel this.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for him. Although, you know what? Now I feel even worse for spoiling this evening.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, my bad mood. I mean, look, it may have all been for nothing now.
Oh, honey, you didn't spoil anything. Besides, look on the bright side. You have the rest of our lives to make up for it.
Thanks. My pleasure, son. I am so glad we decided not to call it a night.
Me too. Are you sure you don't have some sort of ulterior motive for bringing me here?
What are you talking about?
Well, it is an inn,
Yeah, so.
and inns have rooms. You sure you weren't looking for some kind of romantic getaway?
Well, I wasn't because every night with you was a romantic getaway.
Good save.
Stop it! It wouldn't be making love, it would just be having sex. And using me to get over Christine? How do you think that's gonna make me feel? I will not be used, Paul. Not by you and not by anybody.
Isabella, you're wrong.
You're upset.
Just drop it, Brad.
I can't even talk to you.
About what?
I tried to get through to you at the party, but you took everything I said the wrong way.
You know what? We're both tired, and I don't want to get into this right now.
So we should just continue to let this fester like we've been doing for
I
weeks.
just don't want to argue with you tonight, that's all.
Then you're content to leave these walls between
No,
us.
of course I'm not okay with it. Okay, I'll say it. The reason I don't talk to you is because you won't listen to me. You don't listen to me, Brad.
Ash, that's not true.
It is true.
This goes back to Tracy not siding with you, doesn't it?
What are you talking about?
About whether or not Colleen should stay
You know
here
what?
with
This
us.
isn't about that anymore. Colleen's presence is coming between you and me.
How?
Consciously or unconsciously, Colleen is building a family unit with you, Tracy, and herself.
Ash, come on. She's going through a difficult
Do you not
time.
see what's going on right in front of your face? She's making me feel like I'm an inconvenience in my own home. Can't you see why that would be upsetting to me?
I understand that your feelings are hurt.
Oh my God, this is about Colleen's state of mind. Aware of it or not, she may not be. The reason why she's pushing me... Why am I even bothering with this? I just keep repeating myself and you're still not listening to me.
I'm surprised we have room for this after all that food we ate at the party.
You can always find room for a good dessert.
Kind of a weird night, huh?
Mm-hmm. Couldn't even find our host or hostess to say goodnight.
I'm not letting you off the hook.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know why Neil is so interested in Olivia.
Neil confided in me, and I just don't feel right discussing it with anyone.
Since when am I anyone?
All right. But this goes in the vault, you hear me?
Yeah, fine.
Neil's behavior has nothing to do with Olivia. It's because of Alex Perez.
Alex Perez?
What are you talking about? Mackenzie comes from a great family. She got Catherine, she got Brock.
I'm talking about her mother.
The mother she ran away from. Hey, you never know. Life may bring the two of them back together again.
Seriously doubt that. Mac wants nothing to do with her mother, and I don't blame her.
It's like you've read a chapter of this story that we haven't.
Mac was totally right to get the hell out of St. Louis. Listen, I can't say anything more.
Don't worry, I won't ask. I do think it's terrific that she has you to talk to, though. She does say nice things about your relationship.
I don't think she'll ever get over what's happened, but at least her mother's out of her life for good. I hope.
I will get to the point. It's just that the things I have to say, well, they're difficult.
Look, if you're trying to force me to leave with you, there's no way. I would never go with you. And you know what? I don't have to because Catherine is my legal guardian now. You have no hold on me.
Mrs. Chancellor is your legal guardian?
Yes, I am. And since Mac has been with me, it's very clear that she had good reason to leave your home. And she now has good reason not to want to return. That's why I've taken the legal steps to make sure that she's not dragged back there.
Well, I don't dispute what you've done. I can't. I'm sorry to say.
Look, this is pointless. What could you possibly have to say to me?
Mackenzie, I now know how wrong I was. About the things going on in our home. About not believing you. It's the worst mistake a mother could make. And I will regret it until my dying day.
You know, Olivia, I completely understand. Having your ex and his new lady at the same party as you isn't exactly conducive to letting your hair down.
Especially after what Malcolm and I have been through. You know what? We don't want to talk about them all evening, do we? Although I am a little curious as to why they left so early.
Maybe Malcolm was worried about Phyllis. You know, she and Jack are having problems.
Serious ones?
Let's just put it this way. Tonight wasn't the first time that Jack proposed to Phyllis.
I don't get it. What does Alex have to do with this?
Neil is really hung up on the woman.
Really?
Poor guy's between a rock and a hard place.
Well, yeah, it must be tough having feelings for your brother's girlfriend.
Oh, Alex is much more than a girlfriend. Malcolm and Alex are engaged.
When did this happen?
Days ago.
Oh, well, then obviously that's why Neil seemed so interested in Olivia. He just needed a distraction.
Unfortunately, it's a little more complicated than that.
Why? Did Alex have feelings for Neil?
Not directly.
What does that mean?
Okay. Malcolm has been pursuing Alex for some time now. Several times their relationship was in trouble. The only reason it hasn't crashed and burned is because Neil told Malcolm what to do. Take Malcolm's proposal, for instance. When he asked Alex to marry him, she said she needed some time.
So, that seems like a normal reaction.
Yeah, well, Malcolm didn't think so. He flipped out, thought he was being rejected. He was on the verge of walking away from everything.
Well, obviously he didn't.
No, because Neil explained why Alex needed some time. Evidently, she had some personal issues, which both guys knew about, but Neil had to remind Malcolm of her history. He told Malcolm to give her some space and not to take it personally.
So you're saying that because of Neil, Alex accepted Malcolm's proposal?
Oh, I know it for a fact. I was in the room when Alex told Neil that Malcolm's sensitivity and understanding about why she had to wait made all the difference in the world. I just wonder how long it's going to take for her to find out.
Wow.
That's just one instance. There have been others. Enough to make one thing clear to me.
What?
Neil is definitely more compatible with Alex than Malcolm is. And the only reason he hasn't told her how he feels,
Because she's engaged to Malcolm.
a little complicated, huh?
Isabella, we need to talk. You are overreacting. Would you listen to me, please?
No, you listen, Paul. You let me get more and more involved with your life, and for what? So I can feel humiliated and hurt because you can't get over your precious Christine?
What I found out about Chris caught me by surprise. It doesn't mean anything.
Don't insult
I told you I
my
didn't want to talk
intelligence.
about this.
What Victor told you was a little bit of information.
So what?
Anything might set you off. A picture, a place you've been together, a fleeting memory. And one day, Christine's gonna come back to Genoa City, and you will be rocked to the core. And then what's gonna happen to me, huh? Admit it, Paul, I will always be a distant second to Christine.
It's not true.
She will always come between us. And I can't live like that. I won't.
Isabella, don't leave like this.
Don't try and stop me! Let me leave while I still have some self-respect.
Why are you down here right now? What's going on? What's... Ash, look at me. You say I don't hear you. But the truth is, you don't hear me. I have told you that there is a huge hole in my heart, and there has been for years.
Because you weren't able to be a father to Colleen. I have heard you loud and clear.
And now I have an opportunity to heal that wound. Why would you begrudge me that?
God, I am not begrudging you that.
Yes, you are. Where is this lack of faith in me and my devotion to you and Abby coming from?
So now you're going to make this my fault?
I'm not saying it's anyone's fault, okay? Why can't you accept that there is nothing that's going to shake my devotion, my love for you and Abby, for our family?
I'm sure you believe that.
I believe it because it's the truth. But until you believe it, I cannot bond with Colleen the way that I need to. And frankly, Ash, I resent it.
Now you hold on a second. You're making it sound like I don't have any reason to question your faith, when in fact I do. And we keep dancing around about it. Why don't we just put it on the table?
I wish you would.
The reality is, Abby is not your biological daughter, Brad. And Colleen is, and you know damn well that does make a difference.
When have I ever treated Abby like anything less than my own flesh and blood? I can't believe you're throwing this in my face. This isn't about Abby meaning less to me because she's not my biological child. This is about you making me feel like I mean less because it's not my blood flowing through that little girl's veins. Damn it, Ash. That hurts. It hurts.
What is it, Mom? Oh, nothing. Just... Well, I'm sure you've noticed the tension between Ashley and Brad. No, I haven't picked up on anything.
You haven't?
Why? Are they having problems?
It's nothing serious.
We have been having a good time, haven't we?
Well, you have. And that's important. You see, that's the thing about being a mom. If you're having a good time, then so am I.
But you are enjoying yourself more than you were in New York, right?
I suppose.
Mom, I was just wondering.
What's that, sweetie?
When you're having a good time like this with Brad, does it ever make you... Do you ever wish you hadn't gotten a divorce?
Colleen, why in the world are you thinking about something like that?
I was just curious.
Well, case closed. It's time for you to get to bed. Come on. Good night, sweetheart.
So you think that you can just apologize and everything will be all right?
No, sweetheart, no. Nothing I could ever do will ever make everything all right.
No kidding.
Has she told you what happened?
No, and I've never asked. I don't need details.
I didn't believe you back then. I didn't want to believe you. That is my shame.
Do you have any idea how I felt? My own mother didn't believe me. You said that I made everything up.
Of course I do. Of course I do. It hurt you so bad you ran away. But I stayed in denial. I was unable to accept what you had told me.
And now you do?
The blinders are off. You don't have to know how that happened. Only that it's true. And I saw the reality that had been there all along. It just took me some time to build the courage to come here to you.
Yeah, well, I wish you hadn't. Because all it does is it reminds me of what happened, and it brings back bad memories.
Kenzie.
Isabella, what brings you home from the party so soon?
I don't want to talk about it, Mary.
Where's Paul?
I don't know and I don't care. I'm leaving town tonight.
What on earth happened?
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, it can't be that bad. Maybe I can help.
You can't help, Mary. No one can.
Oh, at least let me try.
I was just kidding myself. It would never have worked. And I'm just glad I found out before I got in any deeper.
Oh, Isabella, now, don't leave this way. At least give yourself some time to think about it, whatever it is.
I can't, Mary. I have to go.
What happened the first time Jack proposed?
Apparently things got messed up, you know? The engagement was called off.
So he proposed again in front of all those witnesses? That is so romantic.
Unfortunately, Malcolm wasn't even there to see it. All he knew is that Phyllis was miserable. He felt like Jack had abandoned her. As far as he knew, Phyllis wasn't even gonna show up tonight. I know that look on your face. What are you thinking about?
I don't want to tell you,
Oh, come on, please.
You're just gonna throw it in my face.
I won't, I promise. Look at me. Hey, I wouldn't do that.
Yes, you would. It's just that, well, hearing about Malcolm's concern for Phyllis, it just reminded me of some of his good qualities.
So you remember the man you fell in love with?
Who knows? Maybe being in love brings out the best in Malcolm. And if that's the case, then you and I better root for that relationship he has with Alex.
Hmm.
I think that being in love brings out the best in most people.
Well, I see what you mean. I mean, it must be rough on Neil. Did you talk to him about this?
Oh, yeah. Got pretty touchy, though.
How so?
Well, he says nothing's changed. With or without his help, Alex would still be in love with Malcolm.
But you don't believe him.
I think there's enough of a question that Neil should bite the bullet and tell her how he feels.
Any chance he'll do that?
Not now. I mean, I was starting to get through to him, but then this engagement thing happened. As far as Neil's concerned, that closed the door.
Well, maybe it's all for the best. I mean, whenever I've seen Malcolm and Alex together, they seem pretty happy.
Well, I think she is now, but we're talking long term. I mean, Malcolm's a great guy, but if she goes through with this wedding, she's going to be marrying a man who is not all she thinks he is. And I just wonder how long it's going to take her to find out.
Hey, there she is. That little trip to the ladies' room took a little while. Hey. Baby, you seem a little out of it. Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm just suddenly feeling really tired.
Tired?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I can shake what my mama gave me on the dance floor. That might perk you right up.
No,
huh?
please.
No, come on, seriously. I think I owe you that much. I don't want this evening to be a total bust.
I'm just really not up for dancing.
Okay. What do you want to do? Want to go home?
Do you mind?
Home it is.
I hoped it would make a difference to Mackenzie. Finally, after so long, to know her mother did believe her.
I really think it's time for you to leave, Amanda.
I know my daughter mistrusts me completely, which I understand. But please, try to assure her that I have no intention of ever bothering her again.
Yes, I think that would be best.
She's gone.
Yes, she's gone.
Grandma, how did she find me? Of course, the website, the Globeja Bow House.
She said she wouldn't bother you again.
I don't want to go up to my room right now. I really don't want to be alone.
Darling, you never have to be alone. I will never, ever let you be alone again. No, my baby. No, 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 no. Not ever.
There's no point going up there, Paul. Isabella's packed and left.
Do you have any idea where she was going?
No, honey. And it was clear from the state she was in, she didn't want you to know. What's wrong, Paul? Why was she so upset?
Isabella, pick up, pick up, pick up. I need to know what's going on.
Join us again for The Young and the Restless.